say?
All right, we're rolling.
You see?
You know what I mean?
By the dawn.
What up? Do we do an intro still? What's up? Welcome to Parental Advisory.
That was corny.
That was mad. Wait, you got the mic clipped on there? Okay, I'm not professional. All right.
Oh, whatever. Anyway.
Jinx. Ditto. All right. Nah, for real.
It's gonna be a long one, guys.
Okay, I had 3 coffees today.
When we're this goofy early on. Okay, so let's get it out of the way since we just had a whole real live thing. Lately, Jay has been posting, which he always does.
Post all the time.
But I've been doing some of the reels with him. And all the comments, I'm going to need you all to stop saying that we look alike because...
I've been seeing this. What's going on? All right, we're going to give you a still real quick. Ready? Are you smiling? Hold on, ready?
Do we look alike? It's weird. Anyway.
I mean, if I do, you are blessed. Because if you look anything remotely close to this,
today's topic
you have been blessed with the blood of the lamb. You know what I mean? I look good.
The blood of the lamb? Wow.
You know, I get deep sometimes.
You are not this religious. You are not this deep. But it stays with you. It stays with you.
I go watch. Ave Maria.
I remember Jay had a laugh attack once in church because the pastor sang. What did he say?
He said, what is it? When he goes, the mysteries of faith.
He laughed for like 15 minutes.
And yeah, I don't know why that made me laugh so much. It was bad. We had to get out of it. I think we left. We were like, I have to go.
Yes.
People were turning around. I get stupid in situations like that.
He gets very awkward.
Oh my God. So.
Anyway, this is Parental Advisory. We should probably talk about something related to parentals.
What's up? You got something lined up?
Nope, I don't. We're gonna wing it.
This is the part of the show where we call it, we're gonna wing it. It sounds like Eagle goes, oh! All right.
Anyway, let's talk about things that have been going on lately in parenting.
In the parenting world?
We got a kid going to middle school, and listen, you would think we're picking his college. It's been, at least for me, it's been a lot.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. All of you parents out there with your badass kids.
That is not what we want to say.
Here's the thing. No. I want to talk about this. This is real. It's going to get real. This Parental Advisory getting real. Why are your kids cursing and sending foul things? We have good. Listen, everyone thinks their kids are good.
Exactly.
But my kid is, because he stops talking to kids because he's like, he sent me a thing. He sent me a naked pic or whatever. And I'm like, well, why aren't we talking to those parents? Can we I'm ready to call. Hey, your kid is sending tits to my son. And she's like, no, leave it. And I'm like, this is crazy, man. So my son gets, all this improper stuff sent to him, and we got to be quiet about it.
I don't think we have
I'm ready to talk to these parents. And it's funny because it's parents that we're friends with. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy, man.
I don't think we have to be quiet about it. But I think that I always try to parent from a deeper level of our kids are going to go out there. And there's constantly going to be people who don't have the same values as them, who do things differently from them. And what am I supposed to do? Be by their side for the next 75 years, talking to every person? No, they have to learn to regulate themselves and know what to do and how to do the right thing. Whatever those parents are doing with those kids, it's their business. My son just needs to know how to properly show up in multiple situations and act from a higher perspective.
I know, of course. I'm just saying, is what's up with these other kids?
What about
I was talking to the parent, why are your kids so evil? And so, why are your kids cursing and sending basically X-rated stuff? And, bro, I seen they're running around saying the N-word crazy. I'm like, yo, what?
Because
they're in the suburbs of Miami. This is crazy.
Every kid has a bunch of influences, right? So if you have older cousins, or if you've got like friends who are outside of the confines of that circle, those people are sending them things and showing them things. And then forget it, with social media is like a whole other thing. Some people, and this is every parent's choice, give their kids full access to YouTube and
Yeah, that's crazy. We
Instagram and
don't do that, by
TikTok.
the way.
And if they want to do that, that is every parent's choice. But what happens is those kids get access to that stuff and then they go, oh, I found this, let me share it in my friend group, or let me share it with my friends.
Yeah,
And
but
then our
then
kids see it.
yeah, and they get,
But you can't
So we
control
work
the
so that's what sucks. We
world.
work so hard to keep them away from all this stuff, and then now
It's gonna happen. That's life. That's just how it is.
we're
You're,
crazy with it. Listen, our kids haven't seen a lot of like the Marvel movies, like some of them, because I think they're a little too much. I know, is that too crazy? I don't know.
I mean, we're kind of helicopter parents.
Yeah,
That's okay.
but I know
That's
what I
the
grew up
thing.
with. My dad used to take me to all the horror. I still remember all that craziness.
Wait, which is the movie
Trauma.
you said you watched that's like a horrible movie?
Here, you want to know what trauma ruined my life? My father, shout out to my dad, Jay Moreno. Damn, I ain't gotta call his name out like that.
Government name. We're gonna have to bleep that out. Mm-hmm.
Took me to see Born on the 4th of July. I don't know if you know what that movie is, starring Tom Cruise, who plays a paraplegic Vietnam veteran who's dealing with alcohol and drugs and struggling through the times of war and patriotism, and lots of X-rated scenes. It was bad. I remember
Because
sitting in
part
the
of
theater
his-
and going, what the hell is going on?
Part of his situation is that something no longer works, right? Because of whatever the accident was that he had.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like he hires people who work that industry to try to help him with it, right? So there's full on X-rated scenes in the
There's
movie.
full on, yeah, hardcore X-rated.
And you were how old?
And I don't know, whenever that movie came out, if you look it up, it's pretty old. And yeah, that was something that like I still remember sitting in that theater and being traumatized and just like, holy crap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How did we get on this? Because now
we gotta find our way back. No,
now I need therapy again.
I love how you said again.
I need therapy again.
Yes, it's basically about how you expose children to different things and how crazy it is, the things that some parents give their kids exposure to. But
yeah,
you know,
and it makes
I don't
them
want
nuts.
anybody to tell me how to raise my kids, so I don't care. Again, bringing it full circle to things are going to happen and you can't tell people how to raise their kids, right? Because I don't want anybody to tell me how to raise my kids.
Right.
So how my only job is to teach my children how to handle all of the weird and uncomfortable situations and how to act hopefully the way that I want them to act.
Right.
That's it. Anyway,
but my thing was just teach
this
your
all
kids.
started because we're trying to get to middle school. Like our oldest is going to middle school.
Teach your kids to be better human beings.
Okay. This is important for you. Go
That's
on.
it.
Baby.
No, that was in conclusion. Your little sweet little, he's so nice. He doesn't curse. Is out here like, yo, N-word, hey, yo. Look at these boobs, yo. Oh. That's your child. And he goes home like, Mommy, I didn't.
Mama, can you
I would never.
Well, kids are smarter too now. Here's the other thing. And I guess this is where your point makes sense too, to talk to the parents, because kids are so smart now that they'll do all that and they'll delete it and the parent doesn't even know.
Yeah, I know.
They never find out that their sweet baby is like sending boob pics to their friend group.
They already are. My little one, I've seen, like, it's funny because I think he just looks at YouTube like nothing bad, but he thinks that's bad. Mm-hmm. So I've walked in and he's like scrambling and I'm like, and then he's just watching, like, I don't know, sports on YouTube. He's like, I'm not supposed to watch.
He's watching highlights of the basketball.
Yeah, he's like, holy.
Anyway.
So yeah.
It's fun parenting in this era where you're just.
It's a whole new world.
It's a whole new world.
It's scary.
It is.
And then we got the little one that I'm worried about. But whatever, you know what I mean? Shout out one more time to Vodka,
Here's the
man.
funny.
I just want to shout out Vodka and Heineken.
I love that you worry about the little one because it's like saying I worry about myself. because they're literally the same human being.
My little one is me. I am him. Finkel is Einhorn. And that's
Einhorn
great.
is
It's
Finkel.
tough when you're a little one. Yeah, I said. Remember, I was on the show. I was on your girl. What's your homegirl's name? I'm so sorry. Shy.
Shy
Yes.
Will. Shout out to
And
Shy.
it was like I gave that answer. She asked me, what was it? I should have prepped this.
We never prep.
Oh, she
That's
said,
the
"What
problem.
intimidates you the most?"
Uh-huh.
And my answer was my children.
That makes sense.
And yeah, they intimidate me by the job that I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
By how important my job is intimidating. Sometimes how smart they are and how leveled up they are than I was I'm like, I'm supposed to teach them, and they're smarter than I was already. So how?
Aw, that just means you care. You're such a good dad. I know I was picking the right guy.
Yeah.
Worrying about how you're raising your children is a good sign. Even if you're messing up, at least you're worried about it. Like, I feel like if you ask some of our parents, they're like, I wasn't worried at all. You were fine. You're like, you should have been worried.
They're like, we're doing a good job. Nope, it's that same kid with the magazine.
Oh my God, we were talking about this the other day. Quick detour.
What?
But you were talking about going as a kid to Blockbuster and going into like that weird back room.
Yeah. I think about that. See, that's the thing. Another thing with kids at this age, he's about, preteen. And God, I remember going in that Blockbuster in that back room. Remember that? And then all the X-rated videos were there. But, they had X-rated things going on the covers. So you'd just be like, absorb it and run out of there. And I'm like, I'm thinking about my son. I feel like my son would pass out. Like, I don't know what I just... I don't know.
He would pass out. I don't know if he would.
Or we're probably all wrong, and he's like, hell yeah.
He'd be like, yeah,
been looking at this.
Dad, this is so-and-so.
He's like, is that Alexis, Texas? Ow!
Oh my goodness. Anyway, to wrap this up, we know nothing. We're just trying to do our best. Yeah, it's
tough. Preteen season. Shout out to all the parents that have preteens.
Season,
oh, man. Lord.
It's happening. But I'm excited. I'm excited to like continue to have that relationship with my son and to hopefully guide him properly through this next season. Because he's my baby. He's always going to be my little baby forever.
Okay. All right. And always have fun.
What are you giving advice?
Well, I like to tie drinking to it every time. So what I'm trying to say is, people, you ain't got to be a serious parent. Go have some drinks. You know what I mean? Enjoy. Go on date night. If you're single, go, enjoy. Go outside. Hit the pen. You know what I mean?
That's how you're wrapping this up? Oh. Remember that your kids' friends now look at your YouTube channel.
I just spoke about these badass kids' friends.
Because they come to... Jay's been getting a lot of, oh my God, you're famous on the street now, especially from like the kids at our kids' school. And since those kids,
the parents are like, beep, beep, are you Jay Moreno?
And
which is cool. I appreciate it. Very humbled by it.
But those kids are going to YouTube and definitely looking at this. And then
whatever,
bringing it back.
Again, why is your kid on YouTube watching? You know what I mean? Whatever. Anyway, we out of here?
I think that's it.
All right, baby. Sign us out. This is Parental Advisory.
Parental Advisory. That's us.
Yeah, keep checking us out. We'll be back. Jay. Another episode coming soon. But tune in, like and share, subscribe to Jay Moreno Comedy on YouTube. That's where you can catch this all. Mm-hmm. And on Instagram, we'll be in the stories.
And you can follow me on Instagram, Naz De La Rosa, and listen to my other podcast, which is call Third Eye Talks.
All
right.
All right.
Bye.
Peace.